Are you tired of your short pushes popping up or going too long? Do your long pushes keep flying off the table? Are you confused about the footwork and get stuck near the net? Then this video is for you. We will cover in detail both short and long push techniques on the forehand and backhand sides. But first, let's get your ball machine set up. Go to Settings, Advanced, select Backup and Reset from the menu, open the ball machine tab, and in the download window type in 385.383.11. Now click on Download Ball Machine Settings and you're good to go. Let's move on to your stance and body positioning. Stand with your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, pointing slightly outward. Position yourself in the middle of the table and arm's length away. Bend your knees, lift your pelvis, and shift the weight to the balls of your feet. Your elbows should be slightly in front of your body and your racket in neutral position. Okay, let's start with a short push. The main principle behind a quality short push is using your core's momentum to counter the ball's momentum through a quick, soft contact with minimal to no wrist action. Essentially, you transfer energy from your core to the ball via your forearm using your right leg for support. It's important to keep the racket loose in your hand and to make contact with the ball as early as possible with an open racket angle. To execute the stroke, from the ready position, step forward with your right leg while opening or closing the racket. Your foot and your racket should be synchronized so that the foot touches the floor at the same time as you touch the ball. You can start with shorter steps and work your way up to the net. Make sure to land on the front part of your foot or roll your foot towards the toes. This will make it easier and faster to get back into the ready position after contacting the ball. Explode off the floor with your right foot immediately after contact and return into the initial position. Imagine the floor under the table is lava. Minimize your contact to stay safe. Now let's try the stroke in action. Open your ball machine and select balls number 5 and 6. Maintain a low position before, during, and after the push. Contact the ball softly and as early as possible. Be careful not to engage the wrist too much during contact so that you're not giving the ball more energy than it needs to cross the net. Keep your eyes on the ball and try to use middle of the racket when making contact. Make sure the ball bounces at least 2 times on the opposite part of the table. Now let's look into the long push. The mechanics of the long push are similar to the short push with 2 major differences. 1. You must engage the wrist to brush the ball given its spin and direction. 2. The contact with the ball should be at or around the highest point. You should still try to use the momentum from your body to give the ball energy. Now let's try the stroke in action. Open your ball machine and select balls number 5 and 6. Maintain a low position before, during, and after the push. Keep the racket loose in your hand and brush the ball using your wrist. Contact the ball closer to the front edge of the racket. The longer the ball stays on the racket, the more spin you will generate. Aim the ball towards the baseline and try to vary the placement. This brings us to the end of today's lesson. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And if you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on future coaching videos. Your support helps me grow the channel and bring more content your way. See you in the next lesson.